The State Ombudsman says Melbourne's Juvenile Detention Centre breaches human rights and must be shut down. In a shocking report, whistleblowers allege centre staff have assaulted children and encouraged them to bash each other. The state government blames the inmates themselves for what the Ombudsman calls filthy conditions. But as Josie Taylor reports, the Department of Human Services was warned of the centre's problems 3 months before 6 inmates escaped.
The Ombudsman describes the Parkville Juvenile Justice Precinct as appalling and disgraceful. It's run by the Department of Human Services.
It is a major indictment of this government. The conditions are shocking.
The report finds staff have assaulted young people. A young girl's arm was broken as she was being restrained. It's alleged staff encouraged children to fight each other to solve disputes, stole from the centre and brought in contraband. The Ombudsman details unhygienic conditions that breach the Human Rights Charter. There's a high rate of diseases such as scabies and golden staph in the overcrowded centre, hanging points and block smoke detectors, and a failure to meet the mental health needs of young people. The report covered the whole Parkville precinct, which houses girls as young as 10. But the minister claims the report relates mainly to young men, and she blames the inmates for the problems.
A lot of the damage is also done by perpetrators. 75% are there for violent offences.
They're quick to blame anybody else. It's never the minister's fault.
The Ombudsman found the Department of Human Services may not be fit to run youth justice facilities. The report says that DHS was warned in March of the appalling conditions and the need for an urgent review. Nothing was done, and 3 months later, 6 inmates escaped from the centre. 8 staff members have been stood down. The Ombudsman says the centre must be closed and a new facility built.
We're working as quickly as we can to have a look at what the best possible options are.
And on the so-called dirt unit the opposition claims operates from the Premier's office, Ted Baillieu wants police to investigate what he says is the illegal accessing of an opposition email by a parliamentary staffer.
It's not the first time.
The Premier will hardly answer questions on the issue.
Spying on the opposition. I'm not going to grace that language, so you rephrase the question.
It's a touchy subject. Josie Taylor, ABC News, Melbourne.